chasing girls and money. Jamie Randall didn't notice anything, but one day his life changed 180 degrees. Since that moment, he no longer likes the mask of a carefree guy, and all the goals of the hero of this movie are reduced to one: really important. With you, Mr. Narrator, and today I will tell you a story about what hidden desires live in every human being. Enjoy the video. Jamie works as a sales assistant at an appliance store. Buyers are delighted with him. The guy can sell absolutely everything. During the working day, Randall manages to flirt with his colleague Christy. Her boyfriend Jerry does not like their communication. During the lunch break, Jamie and Christy actively spend time in the warehouse. A cell phone falls out of the girl's purse and accidentally dials her boyfriend's number. Jerry catches the couple hot on the trail of their intimate acquaintance and makes a scene. A slightly wrinkled Jamie hurries out of the warehouse. In the store, he sees a pretty girl, Amber, and gives her his card. The hero wants to get acquainted closer with the next beauty, but Jerry kicks the guy out of the store. In the evening, Jamie meets with his family. Relatives discuss the issues of work and profit. The hero is bored on the chair. Conversations continue, and at dinner, the parents congratulate Josh, Jamie's younger brother, on his success in work. Farah asks what Jamie is doing. The mother of the family answers for him. She is proud that her eldest son is good with technology. Josh laughs and reveals his brother's secret about getting fired. The hero states that he is still looking for himself. His brother, however, suggests that he get into pharmaceuticals because this niche brings good profits. The family begins to actively discuss the topic of sales in medicine. After dinner, Jamie and his brother sit on the porch of the house. The hero gets a call from his girlfriend, and Josh says that if they paid for active leisure with beauties, the guy would quickly get rich. On her brother's recommendation, Jamie goes to a training session at a pharmaceutical company. From the stage, a woman talks about how lucrative it is to be a pharmaceutical salesperson. The company opens courses to train Pfizer consultants. The hero tries his best to become the best in the group. He actively trains his skills in sales even at home. Jamie's ambitiousness impresses the curator, and the woman gets to know him better. After training, Randall goes to Ohio. The local manager, Bruce Jackson, takes the hero on his first assignment. The main task of the consultant, according to the man, is to make money. It's pouring heavy rain. Jamie walks near the local hospital and tries to talk to the doctors, but he is not paid attention to. The men decide to have coffee in the lobby. The hero notices a blonde girl and tries to get acquainted with her. Jamie tells Bruce his strategy for getting acquainted with beauties. Bruce shares his sales secrets with his colleague. In the waiting room, the men watch Trey Hannigan walk freely to the clinic's doctor's office while they wait their turn. Jamie goes to another clinic and chats with the receptionist. The woman succumbs to the guy's charm and allows him to display samples of medication prominently. While the hero is busy unpacking his products, the doctor passes by. The man is not happy about the appearance of the Pfizer consultant. Jamie hides the competitor's medications in his suitcase moments before Cindy asks the guy to leave. Outside, a homeless man watches as a guy in a suit tosses boxes of Trey's drug samples into a dumpster. The next day, the hero shows up at the clinic with flowers for the receptionist and her assistant. Jamie gets to know Cindy better. The hero develops his own strategy for introducing the company's drugs to the clinic's pharmacy shelves. The homeless man keeps sitting by those trash cans to pick up the drugs that the Pfizer consultant is getting rid of. In the clinic elevator, Jamie meets the blonde again. Lisa explains to him that the guy doesn't have enough status to interest her. Bruce has lunch with the hero. He is not satisfied with the performance of the newcomer. The man advises him to find an approach to Stan Knight, a friend of Trey. Jamie meets the doctor at the clinic and offers him money for the sake of the hero to be able to look at the needs of doctors from the inside. Stan hesitates not long, and the next day the hero walks with him around the clinic. As an assistant, Maggie is waiting for the doctor in the waiting room. The girl tells about the fact that her medication was stolen. When Stan writes her a new prescription, Jamie recommends a drug from his company. The doctor continues to communicate with the patient. She is diagnosed with early Parkinson's. The girl is also concerned about a strange pimple on her chest, which she shows to the doctor. Jamie also looks at her problem with interest. In the parking lot, the hero is laying out medication in the trunk of his car. Maggie approaches from behind to teach the insolent stranger a lesson. The girl realizes he's a pharmaceutical agent and is outraged that the hero was looking at her during the appointment. Jamie talks some nonsense and offers her a coffee, but Maggie takes a picture of the guy and leaves. A while later, the hero is chatting on the phone about clubbing with Cindy. The girl is embarrassed. Randall wants to get Maggie's number through an acquaintance. Their communication is interrupted by the guy's brother. His wife kicks him out of the house for watching peculiar movies. When Josh calms down, Jamie calls Maggie to ask her out on a date. In the evening, the couple meet at the cafe where the girl works. Maggie offers Jamie a nibble since she likes him. At Maggie's house, they get down to the action and get to know each other better. The girl likes spending time with Jamie, so they do sports in the most unexpected places. Once the guys did it in one of the alleys and continued in a cafe. One night, Maggie decides to surprise her buddy. Her spectacular appearance late at night appreciated and the guy's brother. In between active exertion, Jamie tells the girl about his past. In the morning, Trey Hannigan meets the hero at the garbage cans. The man explains to him that it is not worth throwing out drug samples and getting close to Maggie. As the competitor leaves, a homeless man approaches Jamie and asks for drug samples. At the clinic, the women are hostile to the hero. Cindy finds out about the guy's affair. Jamie buys takeout and visits Maggie. The girl is afraid that they might start a relationship and tries to put things into perspective. Jamie asks her friend about Trey and goes to gather her thoughts in the restroom. Later, Maggie wants to brush her teeth, but instead gives her friend a massage to relax. The girl decides that talking about the ex has lowered the hero's potential. The couple had a fun evening. The girl told her friend about the Raprossman pill that his company is developing, and Jamie showed Maggie new exercises and stayed the night. In the morning, the hero is going to work. The friend tries to open him a biscuit, but her symptoms of illness are aggravated. The girl asks not to call her anymore. In the evening, Bruce gives Jamie and his brother a ride. While the man reprimands the newcomer because of the small number of orders, Josh clarifies the relationship with his wife. Jamie asks a coworker about the company's new pill. Bruce wonders what the new guy knows and asks why he should entrust the drug to him. At the bar, the men meet Trey and Dr. Knight. Jamie goes to say hello to them, but the conversation turns to Maggie and his rival has an outburst of aggression. Trey goes home and Jamie offers to introduce Stan to the hotties at the bar. In the evening, the hero misses his friend and wants to see her, but Maggie is against it. Josh pokes fun at his brother. Maggie organizes a trip to Canada for the elderly. Jamie hopes to meet her and talk to her. He sentries her outside her house all night and meets her off the bus early in the morning. Maggie is touched by the guy's persistence. At the girl's house, he grills her like it's the first time. Bruce brings in a batch of new pills that Jamie asked for. The hero actively begins to promote them. The pill becomes popular and Jamie is welcome in every clinic in the city. In the evening, Maggie wants to congratulate the guy on his success. The couple decides to fix this moment on the video camera. After an active leisure time, the guys realize that their relationship has become more serious. They spend all their free time together and enjoy it. One night, Jamie tells his mom about a pill he sold. Maggie clues him in that his friend exaggerated his success in the conversation. He agrees to confess to the deception, but the girl asks him to name his positive sides. The hero does not know what to answer and Maggie speaks for him. Jamie likes the way she sees him. In the bar, the guy tells new acquaintances about the pill. A blonde from the elevator starts flirting with him. He introduces Lisa to Dr. Knight and goes home to his girlfriend. When Randall kisses Maggie, she notices the guy's strong heartbeat. The girl is scared for his health, but the hero is going to tell her his secret. His condition is caused by the fact that this is the first time he confesses his love to another person. At home, he notices his brother doing needlework. On the TV screen is a home video of Jamie and his girlfriend. The hero explains to his brother the impropriety of such an act. Maggie's well-being has deteriorated. She struggles to open a jar of medication, but they have run out. Dr. Knight invites the hero to a conference of doctors in Chicago. The guy cannot give a definite answer, but asks to replace Trey's medications with those produced by his company. Jamie learns that his girlfriend has run out of medication. Maggie could not buy them and replaces the pills with alcohol. The guy is worried about his beloved, but she has a nervous breakdown. They go to a conference together. In Chicago, Maggie meets a woman who invites her to an anti-conference of people with the same disease as the girl. While Jamie talks to medical representatives, Maggie listens to other people's stories. She invites the hero to join the event. At it, Jamie meets a man who advises him to find a healthy woman. He shares an experience from his life with a woman with Parkinson's. After the event, Maggie feels elated and confesses her love to the guy. Jamie researches information about modern treatments for Maggie's disease. He asks Dr. Nate to recommend effective ways and tries to prolong a happy life with his beloved. Maggie sees that Jamie is too fixated on her illness and decides to end her relationship with him. In the evening, Jamie puts his things in the car and tries once again to convince Maggie to keep the relationship. But the girl is determined. They are both upset about the way things turned out. Jamie tries to call his sweetheart. Stan calls Randall to have the hero bring the pills to Lisa's pajama party. Dr. Jamie wasn't in the mood to party with anyone, but the hero's brother took charge of the situation. At the party, the guy listens to the doctor's confession. Lisa interrupts the communication of men and takes the hero with her. The girl introduces him to her girlfriend. Jamie realized that it's going to trialism, but Lisa puts some intimacy pills in the guy's mouth. In the next room, Josh is acting like a nerd, and his new girlfriend changes the vector of their conversation on her own. After an active introduction to Ty and Lisa, Jamie wakes up with strange sensations downstairs. He interrupts Josh's fun with his new girlfriend to get to the hospital sooner. On the way, his younger brother thanks him for his support after breaking up with his wife. At the clinic, Jamie shows the nurse his problem. The hero receives a message that he has been promoted, but does not feel happy about it. The next day, he goes to celebrate the promotion with Bruce and meets Maggie, with a new friend in a cafe. The girl learns that Randall is leaving. When Jamie is packing his stuff, he accidentally turns on their video with Maggie. The guy drops everything to see the girl. Her co-worker informs the guy that the girl is traveling to Canada again with a group of retirees. Ty cuts off a bus on the road and asks Maggie to talk to him. Jamie loves the girl and wants them to be together again. At the end of the movie, Jamie stays with Maggie. He enrolls in medical school and is happy that he made the right decision. This is the 2010 movie Love and Other Drugs. Do you think the hero's decision was the right one? Would you be able to take care of a loved one for the rest of their life if necessary? Share your opinion in the comments.